back. We got the men's platinum singles finals getting ready to kick off here. Between Jaron Williams and Cody Pratt. Coming to you live from the Hard Rock Hotel Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the Black Gold 8-Ball Championships. Just a few minutes. Race to 7. Another finals. In the Platinum division, we had 31 players. First place is $800. Second place is $525. Cody is going to have to beat Jarrod twice. Stuck here with me all by myself. Poor you. Everybody from Oklahoma, don't forget to join BadBoys Billiard Productions on Facebook. We're working a contract with the Apache Casino and Lawton, Oklahoma. I hope to have some dates announced pretty soon. That should be in November. If you join us on Facebook, then you'll get notified as soon as we lock up the deal. It's going to be a nice little tournament. Pretty cool little casino down there. You don't want to miss out. Come on, boys, let's get started. This stream is brought to you by Jam Up Apparel. If you don't play Jam Up, you should wear Jam Up. It's one of the most comfortable clothing in the billiard industry. We're also sponsored by Q Sports International, Diamond Billiards, Cyclop Balls, Simonis Cloth, and our fans. Little $sign button in the chat room. Feel free to click on that and donate. Every little bit helps and allows us to continue bringing free streams to you. I know you guys all like free. It also helps when you hit the like button. The sponsors we do have sponsor us because you guys all hit the like button. That way they know more people like us and more people are watching. The more subscribers we get, the better. Tell your friends. In about 2 weeks, we'll be in Lincoln City, Oregon. Our friends from Railbirds will be streaming that event. 1,500 players. So go subscribe to their channel. April 2nd to the 8th, BadBoys.tv will be streaming the Texas State Championships. Mark March 20th to the 25th. We'll be doing Wisconsin State. Alright. Looks like we're getting ready to get going here. I do believe this is Cody. Looks like he won the break. About to find out who wants the title the most. Nothing on the break. He may want stripes, but I think he's going to have to shoot solids. Both. I do believe it looks like well, the 7 will definitely go in the right corner. I don't know about the upper left, but I think it fits by there. So let's see what Jaron can do here. Takes care of the first shot, which decides the sets. A little bit off angle here, but these guys shoot good enough. He should be able to make this inside. Start talking to myself. Shot, nice little bump on the 3. Nice little open shot. You just gotta follow forward to right at the side pocket or a little farther. Jaron's going to want to finish this in the first set so he doesn't have to play another. And Cody's going to make sure, or try to make sure that they play another set. So let's see who wins the battle of wills, who gets the rolls, who consistently makes balls on the break. Good on the 2 here, shoot the 2 in the lower right, stop, shoot the 4 on the right side, 8 ball in the lower left. Pool's a pretty simple game. Shoot, make ball. And Jarrod makes the first 8 ball for the win. 1-0. And he has the break. Break serve is a good way to start your match. 13 in the pin, 3 stripes on the break. If that 12 goes in the lower left-hand corner, this could be a really, well, no, he doesn't have a shot. Wow. 15 is blocking 14. Jaron's going to have to start the solids. How rough is that? He doesn't really have a good shot on these. And if he does have a shot, it's all a long shot. He's got the 1, we can shoot the 7. If the cue ball would have been in the center of the table, he would have been out. This is transfer sitting pretty. Really, everything's sitting pretty now, though. Let's see what Cody's going to start with. Looks like he's going to shoot the 5 first. Shoot the 3 and get the 1 out next. Unless he can shoot the 1 now. And he'll probably shoot the 4. 4, 7, 6, 3, 2. Or 6, 7. Either way you go. I like a natural position. 6 first, pull back a little. That works too. Didn't have to do anything crazy to get it there, so. Yeah, Jaron had a great break. Everything was spread out. Made 3 stripes. Didn't have a shot on that. Didn't have an easy shot on the solids. All because the cue ball was in a bad spot on the table. That's why you gotta love pool. It can torture you sometimes. And we have a 1-1 ball game, and Cody has the break. Momentum can swing in a heartbeat. Have a great break and get a shot. Or you can break and everything spreads out and you don't make it. It's a funky game. That's why so many others love it. It's like it is. Chat. Disappointed. Where's everybody from? Or we could spark a hot topic. Should teachers have guns? Let me help y'all out. No. If you can't keep teachers from sleeping with their students, you can't put guns in them. But maybe that would kill them. Well, made a ball or 2 on the break. Got an easy shot on the solids. But, got 5 and 12 ball are yucky. But they're yucky either way.
I'm confused. I got a guy on here that's a 628. Where in the hell can he sub for anybody on that damn team? He's higher than everybody on it. He's a sub, they said. He can't even play.
Not by our rules.
unless they start him. I mean, if they put him in as a,
Well, they'd have to, yeah, they can't be a sub, so. Yeah, you'll have to ask Bonnie if he's supposed to actually be a sub. If he's a sub, he can't play for anybody.
okay, we'll see. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
But if he's not a sub, he's screwed.
If he is a sub, he's screwed.
Okay.
According to our rules at Nationals. Oh, Lordy. Well, he should be in pretty good shape here, really. I like shooting the 14 and stopping. And shoot the 9-11 combo. Well, he didn't stop, but even still, I like shooting this 9-11 combo and then maybe shooting the 15 next if you leave anything on the left side of the table down here at the bottom. If not, take care of the bottom and go back up. What's with my chat room? You guys don't want to talk to me today? Well, that'll work. It's just a little tougher combo unless he can get the. He might be able to get the 11 first without shooting the combo. Guess we'll see. That's what it looks like this time. Oh. Yeah, that hurt. Well, bobbled that one. I had perfect shape on the 8, just a little off. Well, Jaron takes a win there. And he also takes the lead 2-1. And Jaron's break. He has broke serve twice now. Well, he's making quick work of this rack. Let's see if he can get to the 8-ball and make it. Nice shot. Come on around. Come on around. A little short, but he should still be okay. Just got to keep that cue ball out of the pocket. Good morning, everybody. Did not cut it thin enough. Jaron's going to win this one. He's going to earn it, though. Got a mess going on. Well, I'll tell you, I like shooting this 15 straightforward. Just roll up. Because the 15 should hit the 14 and go to the right. 14 should go to the rail, come off and bump to nudge the 11, and it should go to the right. You could snuggle up behind both of those balls and make it real tough to get to that 8 at all. Just nick the outside edge of the 14 with that nut, shot too soft. I don't like that one because you didn't gain anything. You might get ball in hand, but there's still nothing you can do with this mess. If he'd have hit the 14 and pushed 2 of the balls out of there, then with ball in hand, you could shoot either one of those up in the upper left-hand corner and possibly break out another one. We'll see who wins this battle. The 8-ball definitely has the advantage at the moment. See, the 15 I don't think goes. And now you're in a position where you're going to break this stuff out. If you don't get snugged up on the other side of that 15, a jump shot is very doable. Well, he got snugged up, so that's a good shot there. And he got some separation. That's a very important thing to learn right there, folks. If he would not have gotten behind that 15, the jump shot is real easy to make that 8-ball. He took care of it, though. Too many players would have just broke out those balls and not taken care of that. The incoming shooter would have just, oh, look at that. Oh, there you go. Unfortunately, Jaron's got a whole lot of balls to hit if he doesn't hit one of these. And it's just bad luck. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's got it. For a second there, I thought he was going to go a little wide and nick it and go in the pocket. Well, it's getting uglier. Yeah, that was going to be a tough one for Jarrod to get. 2-2. Well, we got good spread here. 9 to go. Everything looks pretty open. Y'all won't talk to me in the damn chat room, so. Should be alright here. You shoot the 14 and just go up the center of the table. He's actually got the angle where he can shoot the 14 and roll right at between the 1 and 2. And take a nice shot. Gotta hit it, gotta hit it, gotta hit it. Well, he'll be shooting a 13 next. Hit that just a little too soft. He hits the 2 and bumps it away. He'd have been perfect. Just a little soft. This table run brought to you by Jam Up Apparel. Get you something now. Well, see if you can get there. I think the angle's wrong on the 10 ball to draw back and be above that 15 or whatever that ball is. Double kiss kept it to the red. If they hit it just a quarter inch either direction, you'd have broken on out of there. I say you shoot this 11 ball with a lot of top right hand spin and try to come back. Either you hit the 12 and bump it to the pocket, or you come up here and hit the 1 or the 2. Maybe. Look at the bank. Come up and get an angle for the bank. We'll see. Houston, Texas is in the room. All right. Well, you got a bank shot. Is the 3 blocking you by a little bit? Then power drive that puppy and hop it over. That's about all you got. Really nowhere to hide here. Nice shot. No reward. He did everything he could to run this rack and did it all right. And this is the return he gets for it. Hooked on the 8. Whip out the jump stick. See if you got a pilot's license. This flight pattern is clear. Little hop. Well, he got the hop break. Just a little off angle. And he put that 8 ball in the worst possible place he could have. I don't know if you can bank cross corner. Yeah, I think you can. I don't think the 5 is in the way. Oh, they're taking too long. Well, he's going to Z-bank it into the right corner. And he nailed it. What a shot. Think Jaron wants to win this set? Oh, well, he's going to wear out that section of the tape. Nice shot. Very nice shot.
That truck?
Yeah,
Probably making it affordable.
yeah, but getting warehouse up here,
I guess that's over our camera.
Facebook war with idiots at the same time, so sorry if I'm too quiet for you. But I think you all know what's happening here. Gonna hop the edge a little bit. Trick is to keep it on the table. Well, I didn't keep it on the table. There's another guy. It is now raised to 4. Somebody in the chat room says they live in dumbass Texas. Oh, my fault. Dumas, Texas. Well, it's 3-3 and a race to 7. What's he doing here? Shooting a 14-12? Nope, shooting 7. The hell do I know? Apparently I didn't pay attention to the first shot. Got too much staff walking around behind me. Hard to focus. Need another cup of coffee. Matter of fact, be good here. Just gotta pull back. He should be able to pull back above the 1, right between the 13 and the 1. Yep. He didn't have to pull back that hard, but he's all right. Should be good.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go all the way around that. And it says hotel check. And it says ballot. It'll say hotel check-in, and it has like underneath ballot. The hotel, right there is when you walk in the hotel, you're gonna get your hotel room. And then from there, where it's register and you get your room, you just walk all the way straight and you're done. You follow, you're gonna pass that coffee place, and then there's some double doors on the right, on the left. Walk in the right. Yeah, like the register, like right when you're getting the room. Just gonna come down from there.
Little off angle here. Got a little hot on the draw. Cody takes a 4-3 lead. 3. Messy. Well, the 5 and 15 are a little jacked up. The 3 is blocked by the 10, but you can get it from the other side. Got her in there. We're gonna do with that 15 ball. That is the trick. And his next shot is really jacked up. So that's gonna be a tough one. Dun, dun, dun. Well, tied up to 5. What to do, huh? That 5 ball, gonna be a tough one to break out. Then the 2 and oh, well, if I would have clipped it, that would have been real nice for Jaron. Well, each shot, that ball's gonna get a little tougher. There. No green shit in here? Cool.
I'm gonna add bacon instead. shouldn't be any. Actually, hold one up and see.
I don't want to look.
Yeah, you
I'm
have to.
starving.
Yeah,
That's good.
There's no grain.
All right, breakfast has arrived. Cody takes a swing at the 15. Would have been nice if he had a little spin on there. Could have popped it.
Hello. Do you want this locked or unlocked, like for the rest of the day? Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Jarrod. Just this one? All right, there you go. Get them all filled back up? Yeah. I put 2 cups out and let them go on that line. Like, I will find them in a minute. Yeah, work those barrels.
Not sure how he's going to get to that 5 ball. That's a tough gig. I think the best he can do is shoot this 3, try to get position on it. To break out that stuff and maybe get a swing at that 5 ball off of one of the other 2 balls. I don't think he can get it from here. That might have worked out real well. I'm not sure you can make the 5 though with ball in hand. Unless it goes between that 15 and maybe it goes on the left side. We're gonna find out.
But the guy also told us last year that it didn't matter.
He didn't hit it with enough gas. He was afraid he was going to double hit the cue ball. Well, Cody could take a 5-3 lead if he can get out here. Should be in good shape here. And there you go. Looks like they're headed for a double dip and a bathroom break. Yep, they're taking a little break here. You're watching Bad Boys TV.
You're like the guy from The Wizard of Oz, huh?
It's the best way to be. It's peaceful and quiet back here.
Yeah. It's a pretty good setup here, isn't it?
Yeah, not bad. Wish they had better lighting in the room, but
Right.
pretty good.
I think there's only been one time that we've had the state tournament at a casino that we had lights, and that was years ago out at Osage on the north side of Tulsa. They
Yeah.
actually built the grid, you know, to hang all the pool table lights from. And they did that one time. I think it was the first time that we were out there, and that was probably 10, let's see, yeah, about 10 years ago.
Right.
The 10th annual was out there. And they did that. And that's the only time there's been lights. The rest of the time it's been deal with it. How's it
Yeah, they're
going?
too expensive.
No, it's not good.
Huh?
It's not good.
Right. Change me this jumping jacks or something? Where are you headed after this tournament?
Oregon.
Oregon?
Yeah. Yeah, gonna be in Oregon in a week. Go all the way out to Oregon, then I gotta come back to Texas.
Right? Well, gonna see some countryside, aren't you?
Yeah, 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like they're back, so we should get started here in just a second. Somebody's got to put the glove back on. They're lollygagging like they got all day. They got teams to play in, so. They gave me a chance to eat breakfast, though. I am the man behind the curtain. Come on, guys, let's get going. If you double dip, you got another 2 hours of play. Come on, guys. They'll be the first ones to go, can we get a break? We haven't had a break all day. We had to play the finals, and then we had to play teams, and the teams were back to back to back to back to back because we were running late. Yeah. Who started that mess? Yep. Let's see. Our next event is the Western BCA 8-Ball Championships. That will be streamed by Railbirds, our friends. That is the 11th to the 18th of March. Kenny and the B crew will be in Wisconsin the 20th to the 25th. And they will stream that. Immediately after that, I and my A team will be at Texas State Championships, April 2nd to the 8th. We'll be streaming that. And got a couple other events, but I won't be streaming anything until after Texas, until, off the top of my head, I think Nationals. Or actually, it's now called the Worlds. So, yeah, you guys all got to jump in and join us at the Worlds. We try to have about 5-6 different people in there commentate and give you some variety, some great pool. Cody needs 2, Jaron needs 4. If Jaron doesn't get his 4 before Cody gets 2, we're going to do it again. Cody's the hummingbird. Texas State Championships is for any BCAPL or USAPL player, league players. It's in Temple, Texas, which is about halfway between Dallas and Houston. There's an event center we do it in. And there are plenty of hotels right around there and great food. Awesome food. If you love barbecue and meat, that's the place. The gas station around the corner has brisket sandwiches to die for. So, yeah. Great tournament, lots of fun.
I'll be there.
Well, here we go. What you gonna do? Get a bridge. I don't know if he's got the 13 or not. Again, one of those little bumps he needed to hit just a little bit harder to clear the 8 and have a good shot, but I think he has the shot, but he didn't clear the 8 out of there. He might not even have the shot. Welcome everybody to Bad Boys TV. Please hit that like button to you by the Unabomber. Brett finally shows up. You gonna drive? No, I'll move. You can move in. I need to go have a smoke anyway. God, these people calling me. They're probably watching me on the stream too. Yeah. And calling. Almost creeping up on us double dip here. Cody's got to win 2. Jaron's got to win 4. Jaron is the hot seat guy, so if Jaron wins this match, it's over. If he doesn't, they're going to do it again. Brett Baker is back in the booth. I'm going to go have a quick smoke and I'll be back. Because I've been back here a while. These guys are not moving along too fast. I was going to say. What we did. And I already did 2 finals this morning in front of these guys, so.
Yeah, I thought we'd be doing team matches by now. Welcome, everybody. Today, 438. Just what it feels like. Day 1 of teams. Somebody asked me what the date, is it the 22nd, the 23rd? I said, I don't know. When I'm at a pool tournament, it's day 2 of Scotch doubles, or today is day 1 of teams. Well, it looks to me like this 15 will go. Just going to want to bring it back off the side rail. Very nicely done. Roll this in, you'll have the 8 in the side. be on the rail, but he should be okay. Just got to stay still on this, stay down. Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball, just roll it in. And Jaron could pull to within one. And he does. Alright, 5-4, he's breaking, which puts us back on serve, as they'd say. Can you hear me now? I turned it up just a tad. It's kind of interesting how the percentages change game to game. You want to have some fun sometime, look up your own Fargo number, type in Shane Van Bonings at like 819, and just see what your chances are of winning a match against Shane. It's a little bit disheartening. A friend of mine was going to play Shane at the U.S. bar table, and I said, "Hey, it's 9-ball. You got a chance?" He goes, "Nope, looked it up on Fargo. They said 0%. I'm like, nobody's got a 0%. He pulled it up, and it actually said 0% chance before the match ever started. Turn it up a little more. Alrighty. My voice isn't warmed up. Maybe that's it. Alright, Cody had a good, nice little kiss there on the 12. Kept the cue ball out of trouble. He's set up nice on the 3. He's got to be careful on this 4. I almost like shooting the 4 right now because he's on it, but oh boy, I think he's okay. And this 8 to put him on the hill. And Cody reaches the hill first, 6-4, and he will be breaking in game number 11. Yeah, our camera's about 15 feet back away from the table, and they're as high as we can get them. But people do show up when they walk in front of them. Alright, here we go. He needs a nice solid break here. And I don't believe anything went. Jaron didn't take long getting out of his seat there. He wants... Alright, so Jaron's taking the solids. Everything's got a pocket. We had him for the hot seat match yesterday. He was having absolutely no problem with tables like this. He wasn't too happy with that, but I think he's on the 7. He's definitely got the 3 down. Shape would be maybe a little tougher, but actually you could go 3-7. I think if it was me right here, I would take the 7. The 4, the 3, the 5, and the 8. Rack 'em. You can come right between the 14 and the rail there for the 3. Just make sure you get around them. You don't want to bump into them, get hooked. Yep, there you go. Really need to come off that rail too, so you're pretty straight on the 3. You don't want to be the cue ball going towards the 8. Bounce, bounce. Alright, I don't know if you can draw above the 5 for the 5 in the side. Looks like he's looking to try to kill the cue ball right there. Got to be careful hitting it too full when you're trying to kill the cue ball. Okay, he didn't hit it too full and he didn't kill the cue ball. So, bit of a tough little cut here. He's going to have to back cut the 5 into the upper right. turn Whitey loose, and he's hooked himself. Heads over for the jump cue. He is not happy with himself. Alright, this is pretty much for this first set. Needs to make this jump shot on the 8.
If you want to go out this way.
What's it again?
He just walked that way. I think he went outside to smoke.
And nicely done. Keeps him alive. He pulls to within 1 at 6-5, and he's got the break. Get this one. We got action, and anything can happen when it gets to hills. Needs a good solid break here. I didn't see anything go. Cody's up out of his chair.
Oh, I don't know.
I swore Jaron was breaking from head on
No,
yesterday, and
Walk in front of the cameras.
Who should know?
today he's gone to the second ball down break. I believe he's called the 15. Wow, start with a 3-ball combo is pretty tough. But he makes it. And stripes look pretty good right now. It's a big risk on that shot, but turned out to be a big reward too. Okay, he'll shoot this 10, just back it up a little bit. Come off the rail. You can get out here, force a second set. Well, here's the shot. He's got to make this 14, get on the 12. That 4-ball looks about like a bowling ball sitting there, so if I was him, I'd get all the way over to the rail if I could. And he didn't do it. He's hooked. He just spin that just a tad more. Just a little bit. That was the key shot right there. Rick's back.
Whoo, yeah. I think you may have these turned around. They were having trouble hearing me, and when you picked that up, I could hear your sleeve touching the.
I think. It don't matter.
Well, not now. Not if we're both back here, but we.
Were you talking to yourself? Well, that's pretty high. Can you guys hear us okay? Hop in that chat room and let us know. Too loud.
They were having some trouble hearing me earlier, but
Oh, yeah, they might have been backwards. They could be because I just dropped them both behind the desk last night.
oh yeah, it's just getting worse.
Oh, good God.
Jaron is getting excited now. This is where the cruelest thing in pool is. You're getting all like, all right, I'm going to get to the table. And then he kicks it in, gets perfect on the 8. And it's done. And you're just like, what? Yeah, I think you got these backwards because they said now it's much better on my end. So I was probably, my voice was having to.
One, but they are going to get underway.
They are going to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the final on the goal.
Well, Jaron, here's your chance. Make it hill. Alright, it's up in the little screen on the top. We got the men's gold final starting with Brett and Naher and Frank Henry. Frank looks like he won the flip and he's racking the balls. We will switch you over to that match at the conclusion of this one. You guys can kind of keep an eye on what's going on in the action up there. We would love to bring you every final here, but we would be here till Wednesday if we did that. So, which I'm sure some of the people in our chat room are like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with that too. If they come and load everything out. What would I do? Well, I'd have never missed. I'd have just broken rain. You guys make this game too complicated. You just break and run. Never let your opponent
stop
at
missing.
the table. I'm telling you.
Boy, he stretched out. Okay.
You're going to end up with a bad shape here.
He's making this way tougher than it needs to be.
Got a bridge. You gonna play another safe, or can you
Yeah,
get the two on
no,
the side?
you got to thin the one and get down here on the bottom.
No, I think you can make the two on the side.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the two. If he can see the two, then he's fine.
Yeah. I am the Stephen Wright of pool commentators, apparently.
I'm the Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect. None at all.
No respect at all.
Oh, we got half our
See,
chat.
Brett
we got
has
half our.
some respect
We got
there.
half of our chat room in the booth.
We got Doug woohoo in the booth.
Get out there.
That's Jaron.
Looks like
All right.
Hill Hill, huh?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
going to
gonna
be
go
hill. If he makes it.
Jaron
I've
wins
learned.
this set and it's over. If he loses, we got a double dip going.
Well, this is what we all came to watch. Hill. Anything can happen. And usually does.
Cody's got the break, though. I think there's only been one break and run. That was the first game.
Somebody threw up the percentage. What is it now? Hill. Well, Fargo doesn't care who's breaking.
Well, I think Jaron's favorite, isn't he?
He is the
Yeah,
favorite.
he's
Yeah.
the favorite. He got himself in one ball hell a couple times, and that's really been the decider. He had should have ran out and missed the ball he shouldn't have. Hand it over, Rich, or die. I haven't paid you this week.
You
Then
sent
walk
him.
the hell around.
You sent Rich for mochas, and you forgot your broadcasting
Put my
partner.
mocha down.
No, yours is up on the.
In my brain right now, your pay is dropping drastically.
You already owe me money.
But you're losing it right now.
I'm not talking about this event.
It's costing you that money.
Oh, look, Brett stole it.
Ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding.
All right. These stripes look pretty good.
Well, that's the way to finish a set if you can break and run. Hill, hill. Yeah, baby.
He's just got to get on that 12 because it needs to come down this way.
Well, he should
But
be
it looks like the
good.
10 goes past the 2, so
Yeah.
shoot the 14, get out there for the 10, and you're on the 12.
I like shooting the 14, coming out, shoot the 12, the 10, 15, 13, 8 in the lower right.
Yeah, that's what I like too.
This is the final.
Yeah, this
All
is
right,
the finals for the platinum.
You saved yourself again.
His humor will be the end of him.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I guess he's going to move the 12.
Well, he could shoot the 12 into the 14. The 14's
Yeah, you
right in the
can.
jaws.
You can. But
Anytime you start bumping and tapping stuff around, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
well, that's now he's got to get back on the 12 again, unless he. Okay, he's still going to take
the
on
13 when he did. I like the 13 to get
Yeah,
shape on the
no,
game.
the 13 was your key ball.
But hey, we're in the booth and he's on the table. What's
That's
that tell
right.
you?
That's right. He's making more this week than we are.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I think
See?
he's
Bumping stuff around.
okay though. I think
He should be.
He's okay.
But they all look like they were okay. And
They
haven't
were.
gotten out,
They
so.
were.
That's not how Doug Wu would have shot that.
Just never thought I'd see Doug in Oklahoma.
Kind of reminds you of that Asian truck driver in what was it? Heroes, where the baby. You don't watch that kind of stuff. And Brett only likes murder movies.
That's if somebody's not dying.
But yeah, this Asian guy jumps out of a truck and he's got a Texas Southern accent. And it's hilarious. Doug hasn't picked it up yet. Y'all ain't working on him hard enough.
Yeah.
I can drink beer though.
Well, there.
Well, you
That's
learned that in Alaska.
Right.
What does the 8 go in the lower left there, Brett? Cody has really made this a lot tougher on himself than it should have been.
I think it does, but we'll know by how he hits this ball.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
long
I think
shot after long
I think
shot.
nerves are definitely in play.
There you go.
Okay.
Nice hit.
This is
Good
for the
speed.
first set.
Of course. Why not double dip?
Hey, we don't really care about this. The one you don't
I'm
want
back
double
here
dipping
no
is
matter
the,
what, so it don't matter.
it's the last
There you
match
go.
of the night, or it's the last match of the tournament. Those are the ones you don't want.
All right, so Cody gets the first set. Go ahead and flip over to the other match, and we can at least put their names and stuff in.
All right, so I'm sure they'll take just a minute.
The other guys are getting ready to start. Who we got here?
Frank and Brett.
Oh, the famous Frank.
The Frank Henry.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Doug just passed
Doug's
out.
just like, let me get my doll out.
Somebody called Doug a doctor. Yeah, everybody was asking for Frank to be on the stream.
Some people thought he was a really nice guy.
All right, so Brett's breaking. I
I
think.
don't know if this
Well,
is.
from this view, it could have been either one of them, but
I-
this guy looks a little younger.
I don't know what the score. I don't think.
I think they're just starting.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, this is Brett.
Yes, it is.
All right, guys. You take care. I'm gonna go grab some food. I'll
All right, we'll see ya.
We'll be here all day.
Yeah, we're here all week.
Uh, well, looks like famous Frank at the table.
Yeah, he finished his match last night. I walked up and I said, I want to shake your hand. And I told him, I said, you are like the most popular guy in this room. Everybody wanted to watch you on the TV table. He looked as surprised as anybody. He goes, really? I think it made his night, though. Okay, I am going to switch back over to our feature match. This is set number 2. Jaron won the flip this time. And he's back to his power break, but it just doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah, neither one of them were breaking good.
Well, I mean,
I think Jaron started with a break and run, I think, or no. Cody didn't make nothing. Jaron ran out, and then Cody did the break and run at the end. But other than that,
yeah, Jaron broke and ran first couple yesterday, and then his break just left, and it hasn't really gotten, and he's not hitting it a whole lot different. Well, he's in good shape if the 13 passes the 12, which I believe it does. And then he can just stun the cue ball over into the 6, stay there for the 12. Oh, he's got the 11. I didn't see the 11 there. Okay. He'll come across the table. That was nicely done. All right, and Cody takes game number 1.
That's a good start, but that's how he started the last set. There you go. All right, chat room, we got to keep an eye on the other table because we apparently can't handle both.
Oh, I'm going to have no idea what this score is. What? If this set finishes early, we'll get the score for the other one and update everything. I'm amazed at how many times somebody else get in the chat room. Hey, what's the score on table 14? You know, with such and such and such and such. And I'm like, I don't know. That's like the other side of the room. Cody just looks real comfortable at the table in this event.
Well, he got that first set, so
I mean,
you
just
got to feel a little better.
I noticed yesterday when we had him, he just looks confident. He's moving around the table confident. He's not intimidated because somebody has a little higher Fargo score than he does.
Do 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 do. Yeah, he started off the last set a little bumpy the first 2 games, and then he just gradually kept getting stronger and stronger.
Well, so far, I would say this is a dream way to start this second set.
Yeah. Yeah, if he gets out here.
Yeah, if he can get out here, the pressure really starts to mount.
Uh-oh. That's the bump he didn't need.
Yeah, you don't want to be running into balls.
Well, he's got the 12 ball. That's the easier of the 3 options.
Rick plays a little different in the booth than he does at the table. If I was playing Rick, he'd be cutting a 10 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
hit her heavy.
Every single cut that's been missed has been hit heavy, it seems like. Missed them on the amateur
It's
side.
funny because this morning the ladies were overcutting everything.
Were they?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job this morning. I kept the score right and everything with the men's bronze and the women's gold finals going at the same time. And they both single dipped, finished back to back. The women finished, and like 4 shots later, the guys finished. So it was pretty good. The guys went hill. And the women's was a pretty much a blowout.
We had a good final last night in the night. Brittany beat Rachel. Brittany played really well. Well, Jaron really needed this.
He's got to get it.
He
had a couple of games.
Well,
in
he
the
needed
last
this
set where
opportunity. He didn't want to be
complete
sitting
it.
there going down 2-0 from his chair.
Yeah. U18B says he thinks the score is 2-0 on the other table already. I'm not really sure why Frank is not in the Platinum division. His Fargo now, they froze their Fargos in December, which can't be done. It just means you printed them in December.
That's right. You cannot freeze Fargo. Anybody that tells you that. The Fargo database updates every day.
Yeah, I have no idea what Frank's Fargo was then, but Zant says it's a 606, so by that standard, he should be in the Platinum because it was
There was a couple of 600 pluses in the gold, and I don't remember.
So I'm not sure what's up with that. That's not in our control here.
I think the association will kind of
Jaron.
Figure out how Fargo is supposed to be used. Problem comes when you first start using Fargo, it's like, oh no, this guy is better than that, you know. Fargo's got him too low, and so
because I'm telling you, it works.
We know our players better than
the math,
and
yeah,
that's usually not the case.
Just let Fargo take the blame. For too long, players have been ranked by opinion.
Well,
and then you go do a tournament for somebody, and then 90% of the tournament, you're this player don't belong in that division, that player don't belong in this division, and then the people that put them in those divisions take that heat, and then they complain that they're getting beat up all the time. Now there's a system where you don't have to take any heat.
Yep.
Fargo's Fargo. Now, if you got a player that comes in and their robustness isn't good, just rate them higher and tell them that's the price you got to pay until there's robustness. But you're better off to have somebody play a tournament overranked than
somebody last night was saying that if their robustness was not, was under 200, they were letting them choose which division they wanted to be. And I'm like, whoa, that is exactly the opposite of what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, with Fargo, you no longer have to take the heat, They'll learn. Everybody else is caught on. The ones coming into it late, they'll figure it out. And it works. I don't care who you are. We do a lot of tournaments, and most of them are Fargo now. And I can tell you, we have seen more Hill finals in the last year and a half than I've probably seen the 12, 15 years before combined.
Well, and how many finals that, go 2 sets?
Yeah. Well, it was
Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona Regional. Was it regional?
Yeah, it was the regional
last year.
September.
Every final went Hill. Last set.
I think it was 6 out of 7. Yeah.
Yeah,
6 out of 7.
And that one should have been. But wasn't that the one where the guy thought he fouled, but he didn't foul, and he gave the guy ball in hand, and the guy beat him?
Yeah.
It should have ended up hill. I think that was the game.
No, that was hill. The guy.
That one was hill.
Yeah, kicks at his ball. He had two balls out there. He kicks and misses the one he was kicking at, but he hit his other ball and got a rail.
Right.
And he, in disgust, he walks over, picks up the cue ball, and hands it to his opponent. His opponent's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, his opponent's like, "Put it back." He goes, "No."
And he had him hooked. And the guy was
had him hooked to death.
Yeah. And he goes, "Well, that was kind of stupid."
But yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, the one that didn't go hill.
No, it was
like 5-3 in the second set.
It went.
It was as close as hill as you could get without going hill.
It was a really good player who just came in, and he was a little more experienced. All right, so this is where Jaron's got to be careful. He gets to the end of these.
Go in the side.
Gets to the end of these racks, and
I don't think he's got the right. I can't tell. Well, he can bump into it.
I think he could just shoot and stop and shoot the
Can he?
7 up in the corner.
I couldn't tell if he had the angle or not. I'm sitting crooked on the TV. Aye.
Or he can roll right up on it. I think he's okay.
Well, he tried one of these earlier and rolled about halfway to the pocket because he was afraid he was going to double hit the
This
cue
is
ball. I bet he doesn't. I bet he hits it hard enough this time. He might double fit. Gotta watch out.
In watching his game, this is be the only is just finishing some of these tricky racks. He struggled.
He's one ball held himself a couple times.
Oh, with a little help from your friends.
Cheesed it.
Oh, the little help from your friends.
Just smile, sink the 8, go sit back down.
Go. Yep, that's how I played it.
You take it however you get it.
That's how I played it.
But he missed that ball.
He missed it so good.
Missed it good. Missed it so good.
Cody, you're like, oh, come on.
What? Yeah, Snooker's been looking at Facebook. People have posted.
What the Fargo?
Yeah.
That's great.
It's your kid texting. Yep.
Yen Pool W2EF means work the Fargo. Well, I just don't see a whole lot of issues here. Just got to keep Whitey out of trouble. Don't bump into anything. Everything goes. Stay in line.
Should be good.
Yep.
Little punch stop. Yeah, actually, it'd be nicer if he was straight in and could just draw back a little. So
yeah, he would have liked to go a little bit further, but I think he's okay.
Just don't want to tweak the line. Yeah, I would go to the bottom rail and take the cue ball off the top rail and over towards the 4. I don't think you can hold this. You might be able to slide over.
Yeah, I think you can just slide it right over.
I don't want to try to hold it.
Just like that. Get off the rail.
Yeah, you're alright as long as you ain't straight in, so you can go over and back over and don't get behind that 4.
Well, I don't know that I would even think I'd just shoot and stop right there and just accept what the table gives you. On a bar table, that's not an impossible shot. He's going to follow forward.
Yeah.
And he's
perfect.
Yep, that's
about as good as you could hope for.
Just need to roll it in. And Jarrod takes a 3-1 lead.
He's meaning business this time.
Yep, he got a couple of opportunities and he's jumped on them.
Actually,
his body language is changing. He's becoming.
Yeah, he's getting a little more comfortable.
Yep, a little more confidence.
On the other table, Brett is actually the hot seat guy. Frank Henry is the one coming from the loser side.
Yeah, Frank will have to win 2 sets.
So famous Frank has got some work to do. Well, solids are the ones.
So we told him when he introduced himself. Now it's Frank the Legend. He just laughed.
He's in good shape here, really. Just makes this 2-ball.
Well, it's funny when you're streaming, if we're at like the U.S. bar table or something, it's pretty common for people, hey, put Shane on, hey, we want to see Shane and Jason, or, we want to see Skylar and Shane. But, yeah, when you come to a tournament like this and all of a sudden it's like 5 or 6 people where messages, hey,
I know,
can you put Frank Henry on the
Frank?
And I was like, who's Frank Henry?
All right, what is Frank wearing up here? Everybody wants to know what color his shirt is.
Green. He's got
That's
him at the table. Yeah, he's got the bright
he's
green.
got the turquoise green on. Yep, that's Frank.
Looks like he was probably a member of a 70s band.
Used to party with Creedence.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool dude. I talked to him a little bit yesterday.
Super nice guy.
Well, I shoot the 4 and just go over to the other side.
Yeah, he's
And then you shoot the 3 and pull up to the middle of the table.
He's not real happy with where he got. He's kind of a
but
funny angle on everything now.
But he should be all right to just roll the cue ball over to the left, or about where he put the chalk, really. Just put a little bit of left-hand spin.
Looks like the 3 goes by the 11, so.
Yeah.
And even if it didn't, he's got enough angle. I think he could go across and back.
Yeah. Oh,
which is what he did. That's fine.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
Stay off the rail.
He's fine.
U18B says Frank lost the first 2 games.
No. We haven't had
Who's
Brett
this
on the.
Brett dude?
Yeah, we haven't had him on. Well, anybody named Brett must play pretty good.
The pain. Slow down. He's all right, but
he's okay.
I know he wanted it straight in so he could just draw back, shoot the 8 in the side.
It's like the sign on your door. It says you can't always get what you want.
Ain't that a...
I love all the signs around this place.
Just give me what I need. Yeah, Jaron is showing a lot more focus in this match.
Yeah. Well,
A little more confidence. His stroke is
whoa, he
much
tickled
better.
down.
He tried to.
It didn't
that
start
one.
off that way. Cody jumped out ahead 1-0 and had a chance to go up 2-0. But when Cody didn't get out in that second game, Jaron jumped on the opportunity. And every time he gets out, he just gets a little more confident.
Yep. And he's keeping Cody in his seat.
Yeah, that's
And there you go, folks. A 4-1
4-1.
lead. Yeah, Jaron's a whole different guy this match.
Well, Cody really needs to reel him back in now.
Yeah, if he doesn't do it this time, 5-1 is almost a dagger to the heart.
Needs a good break.
Probably somebody calling me about a rule.
And they're watching this.
We really need a Facebook page for Ask the Referee. Because, my God, dude, sometimes they call for the dumbest stuff. 80% of the time, it's people that are reading the new BCA World Standardized Rules, but they play BCA Pool League, which is CSI rules. Shame on the BCA for putting their name all over the cover of the World Standardized Rules.
Yeah, that just confuses so many people.
How many tournaments in the United States use World Standardized? None?
Oh, no.
A couple.
That's the ACS league. They use them. And
Yeah, there's some stupid rules in there, too.
the U.S. Open 9-ball, generally.
I think they all got them tweaked a bit.
Yeah, they tweak them, but
Oops.
that's exactly what he needs to do. If you can't get out, don't let Jaron
You gotta
start
play
running around.
lock-up
Yep.
safe.
Yep. Play some lock-up safeties. Make him shoot at some rails. Cool him down a little bit here.
Well, U18B says there's something funky happening on the other table.
Well, let's switch over real quick.
Said,
There's a lot of balls on the table.
Yeah, he said it looked like, maybe I'll backtrack over here. He said something was happening. Are you just talking because Frank wasn't winning, or?
They are at a standstill. Okay, Frank's at the table.
They had a break. Something about whose break it was.
Looks like they've got it all settled.
Yeah, Frank won that last one, so it must be 2-1. I'm only
Well, we've got no visibility in this match.
And apparently he did not make a good hit. I drew it earlier. What'd I do with it? He came over, looked at these, and then went way. Actually, it was way back here. DL. I was like, holy moly, man, how you gonna see that?
Yep.
Anyway. Well, Cody's in good shape here. See if he can complete this rack.
He's okay. He's okay. He's got the 4.
Just.
Yeah.
Just. If that cue ball rolled a little bit shorter, he wouldn't have had the 4.
He got on the right side of the 2.
On the right millimeter of the 2.
He's froze to the right edge of the 2.
Wow.
Kind of a neat shirt he's got for pool, you know. It gets kind of chilly in some of these air-conditioned rooms. That's just kind of a lightweight, long sleeve. Oh, looks nice. Looks comfy. Okay, he's got the 7 up in the corner, 1 down lower left. Looks like we can get a Band-Aid on the bleeding here.
Yeah.
If he can complete this. You can play this 1 and 8 in the same corner.
Dun, 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 dun.
There we go, 4-2.
Yeah, it can turn quickly. Cody's open, Jaron breaks dry, and he can run it out and break and run, and bam, 4-4.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Oh, how many times I saw that at the bar table.
Wow, yeah.
Guys should be going up 3 games, and
Yeah, at the pro level, the break is so
just gets kicked
so
in
important.
or something. The guy runs out and break and runs, and bam, it's a tie ball game. Then it would go the other way.
Yep.
Same thing would happen that direction. See, nothing on the break.
Yeah, boy, he is just absolutely snake bit on the break right now. He keeps trying to break from second ball down, head ball. He's trying everything, and it's he's changing speeds.
If the break ain't working for you, I'll tell you what to do. Go to the third ball break. You got to hit it a lot softer, and you're going to end up having to maneuver that cue ball around to run out, but just to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, kind of start defensive.
You know, you start changing at the top, and you might hit 3 or 4 different breaks and nothing happens, and bam, all of a sudden you're down a lot because you're not making nothing on the break. But that third ball break, you almost always make a ball. It's just a cluster to deal with after.
Well, a lot of that depends on you and your opponent too. Are you a mover, or are you
No such rule. An 8-ball, nothing says you have to hit the first or second ball.
No. You can actually kick in behind the back of the rack if you want.
You just got to get 4 balls to a rail or make a ball.
Yep.
Yeah, that third ball break is great when you're playing somebody that can't move the rock.
I had to laugh when you commented.
Vance, you can look it up, man. I'm the director of referees and the guy that writes the rules, and I'm sitting next to the guy that trains the referees in the rules for Q Sports International, and that rule is no. Nothing says where you got to hit the rack. It just
Nope.
says you must break and get 4 balls to the rail or make a ball. We don't talk about that 3-letter. Does APA even play ball? Because I know they don't play 9-ball. They play short rack rotation.
Yeah. Short rack rotation.
It's like, oh, what are you guys playing? My cousin plays APA. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, we're playing 9-ball tonight. Come watch. I said, you buy the drinks, I'll come watch. And I go, I'm sitting there, and it's like, I got to make 53 balls before he makes 32 balls.
They're playing
It's like,
straight
okay,
pool.
You're not playing 9-ball?
Yeah.
What the hell? That's not 9-ball. It's short rack rotation. Short rack straight pool.
That's right.
It's retarded. Here, I'll tell you. Since y'all brought it up in the chat room. Fargo is not a handicap system.
No,
It's a rating system. If you use Fair Match, it is not a handicap system, and I'm gonna prove it to you. The APA does ball count. The APA is handicap. It's handicap because they teach you to make balls. They don't teach you to make how to play the game. Therefore, it is handicapping the player from playing pool. Fargo, if you use Fair Match, is games on the wire. So you still have to play the actual game the way it's actually written.
Yep.
Therefore, it's a spotting format. Fair Match is a spotting format. APA is a handicap system. Ta-da! And Fargo is not overrated. Spelling snooker with 2 U's is overrated.
Snooker.
No, Fargo's not overrated, guys. Test it. First of all, who rated it? It is the best system out there.
No system is absolutely perfect.
No system is perfect.
But I haven't.
But it is the best system out there. Can't say that that's overrated because it is the best. That doesn't mean it's perfect, but it is damn wicked good. I'm feeling feisty today too. It's a Swedish Chef version of snooker. I like that. Not too many people would use the Muppets as a reference.
That's right.
That's too funny. And for all of you that are watching this match after the fact and have no idea what the hell we're talking about right now, that's what happens when you don't watch us live, because you can't watch the chat room at the same time. So live is better. We can make you part of the conversation.
Yeah, this match was awesome back when it was live.
I'm telling you. Yeah, in the rerun, I can't believe they made the same mistakes, but
Yeah. Well, he's scrambling now. He's gonna.
well, he can get there.
Oh,
Yeah, just a little too hard. He was there. He was there. hell of an effort.
I think, yeah, he's got a shot here. Where Whitey's going is anybody's guess, but he's got a shot.
Brett's having chocolate chip cookies for breakfast.
Well, Brett hasn't had any breakfast.
I had 2 for breakfast until my burrito showed up.
Your green pepper and jalapeno,
Oh, it still had some peppers in it.
jalapeno burrito.
Who won that one up there, U18B? I just saw Frank rake a ball down on the other screen. U18B says Brett 3, Frank 1. Those guys are racing to 5. Well, I'm not sure where he was going to go with that.
He was going up in the corner, but he overcut it.
Yeah, but I don't think it would have went by that ball anyway, would it? Maybe.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look like there's enough space there for it to even fit. And unfortunately for him, another stripe comes over and blocks the corner. That's what always kills me.
When they're trying to go by a ball and they hit it, you'll never know whether it went or
right. But when you're in one ball hell and you actually make a good hit, but it still stays tied up. Nothing drives me more crazy. I cut it up the table. It's clear. Nope. Another ball rolls back in front of it.
Well, Jaron's putting the finishing touches on a...
Well, he's committed to running out here because he's taking away the blocker. That's a nice shot. Should be good.
Jaron likes to run out. Haven't really noticed him playing a lot of strategy.
Trying to run out with this rack,
he likes to get the balls open and get them off the table.
Less bad things can happen.
That's
that way.
Exactly right. Harder for your opponent to get lucky if he's sitting in his chair. Oh, good God.
What?
Your head's gonna grow so big it'll explode. They're telling you you're correct.
Oh, I'm right all the time, dude.
Just ask him.
That doesn't affect me at all. Yeah, see, U18B knows. The only time I'm wrong is when Kenny points it out. Kenny's one of the few that gets into the streaming that knows I'm not going to let him starve to death. I need him to level the tables. The rest of you are expendable.
That's right.
Wow. Eighth of an inch more and he'd have had a really tough shot here.
You do not want me leveling these tables.
I can't do it no more. I'd do about 10 of them, just lay down and take a nap. Getting up and down off that floor hurts too much now. Jaron takes a 5-2 lead. Is it still 3-1 on the other table there? Thanks, Zance, for looking it up. I told you you was wasting your time. You could have spent that valuable time doing something else. Could have filled your head with valuable information. Like, what gives meatballs that zesty flavor? What is this special ingredient? Is this the wrong temperature to keep your cheese at? I'll tell you, dude.
When it comes to food, if it tastes good, it's bad for you. That's just...
No. See, that's all a myth. If it tastes good and you like it, it's good for you. Period. And I can prove it. Stress kills more people than anything. So if you're happy, it's good for you.
All right, I'm going to need you to write a letter to my wife. In fact, even your wife doesn't believe that.
As a matter of fact, if I have to eat that other stuff and I'm not happy, that's not only not healthy for me, that's not healthy for people around me. Oh, man.
Looks like Frank's got a good chance here to... oh, boy, that was close.
The other guys are on another break.
They had to take a little break. Pool is a tiring sport.
Oh, please. They sit half the time. Oh, I missed the shot. I'll go sit down.
Gotta rest.
Oh, I gotta get up and go shoot another couple of shots.
Wow. Just bank it in.
That is a man who has lost shape many, many times in his life.
That's right.
Boom. 3-2. You're right, Snooker. Haagen-Dazs is healthy. Makes you happy. Nobody else around you is affected.
Well,
now if you eat too much of it, it makes your stomach hurt.
as I say,
Then it's bad for you and the people around you.
ice
'Cause
cream.
then you're laying on the couch, pissing and moaning. The wife gets grumpy, and then it's bad for everybody. And then she knows that you had the ice cream because you're complaining about a bellyache.
Okay, everybody's gone.
Everybody's taking a break?
No.
Okay. All
Cody's back. They went and, did their thing in the bathroom or whatever.
Uh-oh. Well, you got one to drop. You got one to sneak into the left side pocket.
Smoked something. Oh, I guess you have to smoke cigarettes here in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's not legal here. What mind boggles me, if you really have to have your weed, which I don't touch that
No,
stuff.
I
I
don't
don't like it. I got too much stuff to do. I really can't stand the smell of it. But why not travel to a state where it's legal and buy the edibles? Then, when you go to a pool tournament, you can have your weed and not risk anybody smelling it or, I asked somebody that a couple of tournaments ago, and he's like, whoa, but then you go smuggle it across state lines. I'm like, dude,
That's what they're doing.
you're
anyway.
smoking the weed in the casino, and you're on federal land because it's an Indian casino.
That's right.
You don't think that's just as dangerous? What the hell?
It's not legal at any Indian casino.
Oh, no, officer, that's not weed. That's my socks. Yeah, no, it's not going to slide.
I loved it in Oregon. We were camping, and it was on federal land, and it was like maybe 5 days after they had legalized it in Oregon,
Right.
and forest rangers come driving through, and these guys are just toking it up, and of course you can smell it, so they pull over and they go, hey, it smells like you guys have some marijuana, and they go, oh yeah, it's legal now, want some? and the guy like goes to hand him the pipe, and the officer goes, "You're on federal land, sir. This is not legal." Oh boy, they lit him up.
It's like, yeah, that's really what's wrong with the world today. Y'all can't read the rules. You just assume too much. You have no clue what the hell you're talking about. You get what you got.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, kind of funky here.
Yeah, he's funky on this last ball.
Gonna have to go for a cross corner. He can do that, I think, and still get shape.
This is the kind of stuff that was.
He just point at the left side.
He's gonna back cut it.
That's what it looked like he did.
Boy, that cue ball's really gonna travel.
Yeah. But damn, last ball. Now, see, I'm just bumping the 13 here.
What?
Get those all spread out.
Nah, they go. Shoot the
Does it?
9.
I don't think it goes. I don't want to shoot the combo. Just bump the 13
That's
and
an
get ball
easy.
in hand.
The 11 goes. That combo's laying good. I'm running out here.
I don't even see you running to the bathroom.
Yeah, if anybody knows me right now, knows I'm not running anything but my mouth.
Pull that muscle once in a while. Well, I'd shoot the combo now then, because the 3 is still blocked from the side in that upper corner, just in case.
Yeah, I would too.
Because the 10 has to go to the right of the 11 ball.
Although
so
if
I would
he,
shoot it now.
I think
because you could shoot it, the cue ball's going to go a little to the left.
I think
You'll
the
have
13 goes
straight
by.
in.
I think the 13 goes by, and then you'd have the 10 in the side too. Okay, he's gonna take the 15.
I don't know. I think I ought to shoot the combo now. Oh yes, I would have definitely shot the combo now. You just sold that out.
Yeah, the 3 does go.
I don't understand that shot. Because where the 3 was sitting and where your 3 balls were, you were protected. Shoot the combo.
That was
a huge mistake.
I don't know if that ball skidded or if he just missed it.
Well,
he was shooting kind of high inside English. So.
Shoot the 14 now. And try to get that cue ball so he can't go easily one round off the left side to get that 3 and try to get ball in hand. Well, you go here, you got to go for the breakout. Get behind
I think
him.
I think he's got a good angle here to go into.
Don't go around him. Don't
and
go around him.
He went around him.
I tried to tell you.
Oopsie.
I tried to tell him. I did, didn't I?
These bull players, they don't listen.
Well, now you got to shoot the 13 and 10 split. Just enough to get something to a round. Hopefully you stay behind that 11 ball.
I think if he shoots a 13, he could come off this bottom rail and just bump the 3 up on the...
Yeah, but can he hold the cue ball? I don't think he can.
Well, that's...
Because he's on the rail.
Yeah, he's on the rail. He probably can't.
He got himself into a jam twice. Just shoot the 10 to just miss the 13 and hit it good enough to get to the rail. The 11 ball will stop the cue ball. That's all you got. Shoot the 10 to just miss the 13. Cue ball, well, that's the 11. Yeah, it's the 11. Shoot the 10 to just miss the 11. Getting the 10 ball to the rail. The cue ball should hit the 13 and yep, there you go. That's it. That's all you got, man. You gotta hope that works. Any other thing you do is gonna be pure luck if you don't sell out.
I won't sell out if I don't shoot.
True story.
I'll just stand here.
I think that's the approach he's taking.
I was just about to say, has our video froze?
What's the score on the little table? Did Frank win another one? Or is his opponent on the hill? Well, I don't think you got much choice, Jaron. You just got to go for it and hope it works.
Close your eyes and smash into them.
No. That's the key is you got that 10. You just got to barely hit the rail.
Yep. Got to get it to the rail, though.
But that's it, though. Much more than that, you'll roll forward too hard.
Oh,
yeah.
that was...
I
think he was trying to make it and
yeah,
play
but
safe.
that's too risky.
Yeah, it was pretty risky.
U18B says Frank tied it up, so it's
3-3.
3-3 over there.
Yeah, right on. Go Frank.
Cody is trying. Oh, he gave it to him.
Yeah.
That one plus one if he gets a warning.
I was going to say, that is against the rules.
5-3 on this table, 3-3 on the other table. Yeah, both shots were risky, but my safety was better.
Right?
Oh, what's this? Jarrod broke, and he's still at the table? We might have something figured out.
Yeah, finally got a ball on the break.
Miracles do happen.
Well, this table
I think
looks wide open to me. Solids are looking pretty.
This is kind of the way yesterday when he first started out, as like his first two breaks, he just exploded the rack. Everything laid good. He got out, and I'm thinking, boy, this guy plays. And then I don't know that I've seen him make a ball on the break since until this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I believe he's over
As
right
long as
here.
that didn't screw things up, he should be good.
Yeah, he's just got kind of a funny angle.
Well, he did it to himself.
Alright, he held that up good.
See, I don't know if I'd go that way.
Nine,
It's
come
the
back
easiest, yeah, just
for the 14,
off
10.
the top rail to where his hand is.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Yep, just like
Yep,
this.
just like that.
He's golden. He's got a good chance to get on the hill here.
He's got the right angle to come down for the 10. Yep. Perfect. Oh, a little more, a little more.
Yeah, he's okay.
He might be too straight.
Yeah, he's okay. He doesn't really have to do anything with the cue balls.
Well, he's got to have a shot on the ball on the side.
That ball goes up in the corner, Mr. Rick.
Okay.
But he's going to play it in the side end.
Yes, he is. Because he's missed a couple of those little scooch around
That's
the ball
true.
in the corner shots.
Just roll this in. I think you'll have shape on the 8.
What's up? What you got? Good? No.
All right, Jaron Williams reaches the hill in the second set. It's up 6-3.
Missing about 50 house cues. Yeah. No, but I have some house cues, but they're a diamond in a big crate, but they're not marks. I had to buy like 30 for the VA events, but yeah, no. If they were for grifts, yeah, I mean, they should be there somewhere.
All righty, here we go. Cody's breaking to try to stay in this set. Our viewers got a little glimpse of Rick Jones doing business.
Hey, do you know where my house cues are? Hey, how could I?
Is that Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like 50 house cues from the pool. Okay, when? If it's been in the last year and a half, they're in that warehouse, dude. I haven't taken anything out of that warehouse.
It looks like Brett wins a game up on the other table.
He's just got to win one more to finish that set off.
We've got 2 sets here with players on the hill
That's how it happened this morning.
to win titles. Try to watch both tables here, and
Well, U18B's got our back really good on the other table. He's probably watching from work on a giant jumbotron.
this needs to be live streamed like a drive-in movie screen, you know.
I'll tell you what, I like watching pool at my house on a 60-inch screen TV. It's pretty nice.
I never
If you
really
sit
got
close enough, it's like you're right there at the.
I never really got that excited about watching pool on the computer and stuff. Boy, until you could put it up on your HD TV, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh man.
They sure move a lot of empty carts back and forth.
They're watching pool. I better take this cart. Okay, now I'll take it
I'm
back.
telling you, the staff around here. I bet I've seen this morning alone 60 carts move through this hallway.
You wouldn't believe how many times I've seen a cart come out of there with like 2 6-packs of beer on it. I'm like, couldn't you just
Somebody's
carry
raiding
those?
raiding the fridge.
Couldn't you just carry those? I think they're taking them out to the bar and the pool room, but it's like, it's 2 6-packs. one in each hand.
Yeah.
Oh, hit it too thick.
He has hit almost every shot like that, just a little too
All right.
heavy.
This could be it here for the men's platinum.
Yeah.
Jaron does have some work to do. The 11 and the 15 are a little funky.
Well, I like leaving the 9 till last. Because it's just a little extra guard if you get a little wacky. Go for your breakout right here.
Yeah, definitely want to get the breakout here.
Well, it looks like he's going to aim low.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to. Oh,
He
my
did.
goodness.
What the hell?
Why in the world? Yeah.
He aimed low that whole time, and then when he stroked through, he hit
It's-
that cue ball like almost dead center.
It's like he wanted to go off the top rail and spin into him.
Why?
It's like, yeah,
just
I don't.
a nice smooth top.
Just
spin.
bump. Yeah, all you had to do is bump the 11 and.
If you just hit it high at 11 o'clock, if you missed it
Yeah.
going by, you were definitely going to hit it coming back.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
He
I don't
power
understand.
drove through that. I
Don't understand.
do not even know.
It's the kind of
Now
shot
take a swing at him now, but he's going to go 2 rails, which
he
is
shot
way
that.
harder than 1
He shot
rail.
that the way I would, just like on a Friday
were
night at the
drinking.
bar, just showing off. You know, spin into him and.
I don't understand this shot either. I would
Oh,
have
he's-
went after him. 1
He's
rail.
no, he's going after him now.
Yeah. Longer you wait, tougher
No,
they
yeah.
get.
He'll go into him now.
And there you go. Yep. Coming in from the bottom without a backup ball is pretty risky.
Well, and unfortunately, that 11 is stopped on the rail just short of the side pocket, so that's a tough. I don't know that.
Yeah, but here
I don't know that it
here
goes
I'm
in the
shooting
side.
the 15 to the rail just before the 11. Call the 11 in the side, and you're going to slide the cue ball over to the right side. Just make sure that you are right about where that top right diamond is. You got 2 balls there hooking the 14. I think he's good as long as he's not on the rail on the right side and any farther down the table than the top diamond and a half. Of course, there's heroes in the chat room. Everybody's a hero in the chat room. That's part of the game.
That's right. This country was made by heroes.
I don't like this. Unless he hits it hard enough to pop out to the middle of the table. I don't want the 11 sitting there when I'm done. Because that's a crappy spot for it to be.
Yeah, I don't like.
I like shooting the 15 into just nick the rail and then the 11. And the cue ball is going to go over to the right and hook your opponent on the 4.
He keeps looking to see if the 15 will go by the 11.
I think he's thinking off the 9, but that's way too risky. You
Oh,
open the
no, I
gate
would do
there.
that. I'd shoot it off the 4 before I'd shoot it off the 9.
Yeah, and I don't think it goes by the 11 and off the 4. Just shoot the damn 15 into the 11. The cue ball will roll out to the middle of there you go. That's the right aim. Let's put the cue ball dead center
Rick's
of the
like,
table.
this match could be over. You could have won or lost already.
I'm telling you. I need a break. Damn it. There you go. Perfect. How good is that?
All right.
Now,
That worked out.
Cody
pretty
ain't got nowhere to go but to make this ball. He can't hide you now. All that discussion, it was right there.
good. He got there. He got there.
Hey, if Cody makes the 4 from here, he earned it.
Oh.
I mean, that's all there is to it.
How do you like kicking at this 4 though when your opponent is on the hill?
Exactly. Talk
Yeah.
about pressure.
Gee whiz.
You got to kick at this, and your opponent's got a ball in the pocket for shape on the rest of his balls.
Yeah, really,
When
if
he's
the
on the hill. There's nowhere to hide.
Cody's like, why couldn't that 15 have fallen in? Because then he could come off the side rail and kick into the floor.
Right. Then you could have played a.
He could play a
You
safety.
could play a hit safety. Now he's got to play a hit and win. He has no other
Two
choice.
rails come right off the bottom rail. And
Oh, almost look at.
oh, man. That's brutal. Oh. That is brutal.
That's just harsh. Well, you know, ball
This
in hand.
game is
You
just
don't want to give ball
This
in
game
hand.
is just not fair.
It's okay that I missed, but god damn it, really ball in hand too? I made the hit.
I made the
I
hit.
cleared the 8. It's not right. No, it's not.
All right. For the title, he's got 3 balls.
Ouch. What the heebie-jeebie-jeebie?
He loaded up and
Loaded up and
didn't do much.
recalculating.
He wanted to leave a little longer shot on this, you know, a little more drama.
We've all been there. We've all done that. We're not
Oh, yeah.
ridiculing.
No.
We know.
We totally
We know,
can
look,
relate.
This is where you end up on the rail. We've all
Here we go.
lived this agony. That's why we can make fun of it. This is where you hit it perfect and follow it in.
No, he's got it.
Okay.
There it is,
And
folks.
there's your champion. Jaron Wilson is your platinum champion.
Jaron Williams.
Williams, my bad.
I got in trouble the other day because you called a girl the wrong name.
I don't think it was me, dude.
was you.
I don't remember ever seeing the name Brandy. Ever. I'm going to go back and look.
All right.
'Cause I don't-
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
back at the
Frank is trying
Player's lair.
to make this hill.
How'd he hit it, folks?
Wow. He hit that like maybe he's hit it before a couple times.
And his hair was perfect. Work calls, gotta run. Why'd you answer the phone?
Work calls.
Work call.
You need to quit your
Don't you got
job.
caller ID? Man.
You better quit your job. Takes you away from the pool.
It's Friday. Pool day.
Every day's pool day. In the wintertime, it's a pool table. In the summertime, it's a swimming pool.
I don't know, man. We got famous Frank. I think he's kind of got that Werewolf of London look about him, doesn't he? And his hair.
Oh, boy.
You could take that
All right.
other table off the screen.
I could.
All right, would you? Hill. Can we just have a little more excitement today?
All right, Hill, and Frank Henry has got the break. He needs to win this game to force a second set.
And his hair was perfect. See if we grabbed that couch and brought it over here and the two chairs over there, we'd look like a league of distinguished gentlemen back here.
I don't think. I think it's gonna take more than a couch to make us
We have
look
to
distinguished.
have to stick a cigar in the ashtray so the smoke is going up. Come on, Brett, you got to picture the whole thing.
Yeah.
I want my martini.
I was gonna
shaken, not
say
stirred.
I'm gonna need a glass of scotch and
Which is just a
a
snotty way
cigar.
to order it.
I want to be the Ron White of pool commentators. I don't care if I'm funny. I just want the scotch and the cigar.
Oh yeah, what tournament was that? I gotta try to think.
Well, you better clue.
So in the chat room, U18B says, "Hey, remember the guy that closed his alternated his eyes?" Yeah. What? Oh, you know what? That was Tucson. This guy would get down and he'd close his left eye and aim with his right eye. Then he'd move his head and do it with the other eye. Then he'd do it with the other eye. Then he'd do it with the other eye. True story, man. I'll have to go back and find that, post that video, because, oh my God, it was the craziest thing. I'd never seen anybody aim
I
with each eye.
remember in Michigan, the girl that
Took the glasses off
she
for
put her
some
glasses-
shots and put them on for others. And it wasn't always long or short shot either.
she'd put her glasses up on her head, and then for some shots she'd put them on and shoot. Other shots she just had them up on her
Yeah,
head.
we couldn't figure it out because it wasn't always long shots or short shots. So, yeah, one eye. That guy was crazy. He'd get in, he'd aim with the right eye, then he'd aim with the left. And he didn't always shoot with the same eye. Swear to God. U18B was there to witness it. I'll go find it. I'll go find it and post it on Facebook.
Well,
It was one of the Tucson men's. I think it was the men's gold or whatever the high division was. Yeah, the guy was like at 600 something. It was crazy.
When you're trying to run out for the championship, that's not what you want to do.
Oh, not with Frank at the table. Famous
All right,
Frank
so
will get you.
Frank comes to the table with ball in hand.
Because his hair is perfect.
Rick's cracking himself up.
I am. Hey, that's all that matters. As long as I'm happy, I don't care about everybody else. I like you, Frank, but I'm all double dipped out today.
What? You don't want one more set?
It's looking like Frank's going to wrap this up. And with our luck, he's got a team match
Now-
waiting.
Now, the chat room last night was rooting for a double dip. I'm like, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm not.
Damn you, chat room.
Another 2.5 hour match. No, I don't think so. It was beer 30. This time of day, I'm right there
Whoop.
with him. Oh, we went a little
50
far.
yard line
Yeah,
on everything.
yeah, he's laying funny on everything now. You know,
Brett just got a little hope in his.
he could just bump this 12 to the rail and leave that cue ball behind the 9. I mean, he'd leave like a carom 3 off the 2, but that's pretty low percentage.
They could also thin the 12 and try to 2-rail up behind the 8. It's a little bit tougher.
He's just called the bank on the 12.
Well,
Speared it right in.
famous Frank. How about that?
Frank the Legend Henry banks it in.
Wasn't it Frank Henry with the hammer?
No, that was
John
Henry. Yeah.
Hey,
That was his
Henry.
That was his brother.
This is his famous brother from another mother.
Wow. Look at that cut. Hill, and he just comes with the shots.
Because his hair was perfect. Uh-oh.
Oh, he kind
I'm
of
not
cinched.
sure why he didn't shoot a
Kind of
stop
cinched
shot
that
there.
one. Yeah.
He'll just bank it somewhere.
Yeah, I think he kind of cinched it and lost. Didn't really put enough stroke on the cue ball.
The tension builds. The pressure mounts.
He's like, why didn't I just pop that in? This is Hill Pool at its best. Nothing easy. Does he have the bank on the side?
Who's going to handle it better, Frank or Brett? So you pronounce his name Near? H silent?
I would pronounce it Naher.
Naher?
Naher.
Naher?
I don't know.
Naher? Just say it really fast and you can't be like, well, maybe you said it right. I don't know.
It's my accent. Yeah. I was saying it right. It was just my accent makes it sound.
Yeah, you just heard it wrong.
I'm a substitute school teacher, and you're asking me how to pronounce somebody's name?
Well, yeah, you should be an expert.
I tell the kids at school I minored in
You just
screwing up people's
sometimes
names.
you want to look at the spelling of a kid's name and go, really? Everybody's trying to be all creative with the spelling of a damn name.
Oh, that's, yeah. That. Oh.
Nikki is not spelled N-Y-K-Y, period.
All right, Brett's got one more chance.
Too much. They're high. Make my own damn table for $300. Hey, Rich, you're ringing. You're doing something.
And,
What the hey, man?
telling you, it's Hill. This is the kind of stuff that happens. Every roll is funny. Every shot is tough.
Here to go. Can you do it without fouling?
This is where you almost want to call a referee just to make him nervous.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, you shanked it. Did he get a kiss off the 8? Nope. But he didn't
yes, he
sell
did.
it out.
He hooked him. Why? He hooked him.
So U18B says he knows a guy named D-R-I-K, and he says his name is Derek. I call him a Drick. What's he doing? Did he call a pocket?
I think he's cutting the eight. Oh, he banked
Holy
it.
moly. Get out of the way.
No,
I was looking to see if it was going to go 2 rails up there.
Well, I think.
Holy crap. He really,
I think we may be seeing the end of this match now. Brett comes to the table
we're gonna
with
see the
things
end
wide
one way
open.
Or the other in the next couple of shots, but
Well, no, I'm not a.
wow. The nerves are sketchy, but you're all right. Just
All
roll
right,
the 2 in, the cue ball comes out, shoot the 1 in the left side and the 8 in the right side.
Let's make sure we get some distance in this shot.
Let's
Add
see
any
who's-
kind of drama we can.
Yes, by all means. Pump it up.
Because it's Hill.
Pump it up, pump it up. Here we go. Look at this backhand shaking. You can see the cue moving. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oi,
Nice,
couple more
60.
rails,
All
why
right.
don't you?
All right. He should.
Here is the shot of your year right here.
Nah, it'll be the next one after this.
No, this is the one. If he makes this one, he's good. You better roll the cue ball forward a little bit. You don't want a
Yeah, you don't.
really tough cut on the... Hey, hey.
He's perfect for the championship
Don't hit it too hard and scratch
of the
in
men's
bottom corner.
gold division.
Careful.
Brett and her is your
There you go. You got a champion.
is your
And we get a
2018
break.
black gold men's gold
Ooh,
division
he
champion.
takes down famous Frank.
Thrilling Hill fashion.
Some will mourn today.
All right, I believe we'll have team action coming up.
Teams in a little later. We're gonna take a break for a round. I think. I have to stretch my leg.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
We'll be back.
Yep, hit the little bell and get notified when we go live again.